What if you could move objects with just the power of your mind? What if your thoughts could shape the physical world around you? Welcome to What If It's All a Game, where we dive deep into the mysteries of existence, perception, and the universe. Today, we will explore the fascinating concept of telekinesis, a phenomenon that has captured the imagination of many throughout history. In this video, we will unravel the layers of this enigmatic ability, examining scientific theories, philosophical implications, and even cultural representations. What does it mean to control matter with thought? And could there be more to reality than what we perceive with our senses? As we embark on this journey, consider this. If telekinesis were real, how would it change our understanding of the mind and the universe? Telekinesis, also known as psychokinesis, is the purported ability to move or manipulate objects without any physical interaction. This concept has appeared in various forms across cultures, literature, and even scientific discussions. The idea that our minds could exert influence over the material world raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness and reality itself. Historically, the notion of telekinesis can be traced back to ancient civilizations. In Hinduism, for example, the idea of Siddhis, supernatural powers acquired through spiritual practice, includes abilities akin to telekinesis. The ability to manipulate physical matter is not just a modern fascination, it has roots in the spiritual and mystical traditions of humanity. In contemporary culture, telekinesis is often depicted in movies, books, and television shows, showcasing characters who can levitate objects, bend spoons, or even move entire buildings with their minds. Think of iconic films like Carrie or Star Wars, where characters harness their mental prowess to alter their environments. These depictions contribute to our fascination with the idea of mind over matter, but they also raise critical questions about the limits of human potential. Let's dive into the scientific perspective. The study of telekinesis often intersects with fields such as psychology, neuroscience, and quantum physics. While there is no concrete scientific evidence supporting the existence of telekinesis, some researchers have explored the potential mechanisms behind such phenomena. One area of interest is the concept of consciousness and its relationship with the physical world. Some theories suggest that consciousness may play a fundamental role in shaping reality. For instance, the observer effect in quantum mechanics implies that the act of observation can influence the behavior of particles. This raises intriguing possibilities. Could our thoughts and intentions also influence matter in a similar way? However, it is essential to approach these ideas with a critical mind. The scientific community remains largely skeptical about telekinesis. Many of the experiments conducted to validate such abilities have been met with criticism regarding their methodologies. Skeptics argue that what might seem like telekinetic abilities could often be explained by psychological phenomena, such as the ideomotor effect, where individuals unconsciously make movements influenced by their thoughts. Moreover, the challenge lies in defining what we mean by control. When we think of telekinesis, we often envision direct manipulation of objects. But what if this control is more subtle, involving a complex interplay between the mind and the environment? Could it be that our thoughts and emotions influence our physical surroundings in ways we do not yet fully understand? As we ponder these questions, let's examine the philosophical implications of telekinesis. If it were indeed possible, what would it mean for our understanding of free will and agency? Would the ability to manipulate matter with our minds grant us a superior form of control over our lives, or would it lead to ethical dilemmas about responsibility and power? Imagine a world where everyone could move objects at will. How would societies change? Would we see an evolution in our understanding of cooperation and conflict? The potential for misuse of such abilities could lead to chaos, raising questions about moral responsibility. Furthermore, there's an interesting interplay between telekinesis and the concept of collective consciousness. If our minds are interconnected, as some theories suggest, could telekinetic abilities be enhanced through shared intent? This idea prompts us to consider the power of community and collaboration in shaping our reality. Now, let's turn our attention to the skeptics and the counterarguments surrounding telekinesis. Many argue that the absence of empirical evidence should lead us to dismiss the idea altogether. They point to the lack of replicable results in scientific experiments and the prevalence of hoaxes and tricks in demonstrations of supposed telekinetic abilities. Additionally, some scientists advocate for a more traditional understanding of physics, asserting that the laws governing our material world do not allow for such phenomena. They emphasize that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and until such evidence is presented, telekinesis remains firmly in the realm of fiction and folklore. Yet it is crucial to acknowledge that science is a continually evolving field. Many concepts once deemed impossible have gradually been accepted as part of our understanding of the universe. The exploration of consciousness, quantum mechanics, and the nature of reality itself is still in its infancy. As we consider the various perspectives on telekinesis, let's reflect on the broader implications of our understanding of reality. What if our thoughts do hold more power than we realize? What if the mind is capable of influencing matter in ways that are yet to be discovered? How would our lives change if we could control matter with our minds? Imagine the possibilities, from advancements in technology to personal empowerment. Could telekinesis lead us to a new paradigm of existence where we learn to harness our mental potential to create a more harmonious world? In conclusion, the exploration of telekinesis is not just about the ability to move objects with the mind. It challenges us to rethink our understanding of reality, consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all things. As we continue to ponder these profound questions, we invite you to reflect on your own beliefs and experiences. What do you think? Is telekinesis a mere fantasy, or could it be a glimpse into the untapped potential of the human mind? How do these ideas resonate with your understanding of existence? If you feel inspired to delve deeper into these questions and continue the journey of exploration with us, consider subscribing to our channel. What if it's all a game? Join us as we navigate the complexities of consciousness, reality, and the enigmatic forces that shape our universe. What ideas from today's discussion stood out to you? What questions do you have about the nature of reality and the power of the mind? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's engage in this intellectual adventure together. Remember, the most profound answers often lie behind the most challenging questions. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and we look forward to seeing you on our next mind-expanding journey.